everyone, this is Angela from Internet Plans, and today I'll be doing a plan with me for the week of 16th to 29th of May. This time I'll be using a Papershire kit and through to Papershire's usual colors. It's blush, peach, pink, and other similar shades, along with some green, which is a little bit of contrast that I love a lot, and it's a tie-in to the previous kit which has a lot of green. So yeah, I love that I used this kit for this week. So for this week I chose quite a few Tombow brush pens, but I saw that the colors, or at least the colors that I own, didn't really match the red, like the darker red and pink shades in the full boxes page that I have from the kit. So I grabbed some from my mild liner brush pens, and they fit really well, and I'm pretty happy about that. So I was pretty happy that I bought these mild liners brushes as well. So this time I used the date covers. So the previous weeks I had trouble remembering which dates were which day, and I wasn't keeping track of it when I flipped the pages, so I was a little bit confused. So this week I made it a point to actually use the date covers, so when I see the date I actually know what day it is, and I don't really need to write that it's May, because I mean this whole month is the month of May. I didn't need a reminder for that, so that was kind of redundant, and the day is probably more important. So as you can see, the really big difference between this week and last week is the spacing between the lines of my journaling. Again, the to-do list is still pretty short, and the problem has always been the journaling. I haven't been able to write it well spaced enough and fill up the page as I wanted. So this time when I look at my journaling in Notion or wherever I wrote it down on that day, that if it's a really long paragraph or really long passage, I leave quite a bit of space, and I just remove the double spacing for the journaling. And if it's a really short passage or just maybe a one-liner, I make it a point to leave more spacing between each lines, so that would make it look neater and just doesn't look as messy as the previous weeks. So this time or this week I changed up the system a little bit. For each day I used quite a bit of stickers from my stash. There's quite a bit of pigeon paper coal, some washi tapes. That particular pink haired little chibi that you see is from Glam Planner, and I believe I used quite a few other sticker shops stickers as well, and I'll put all their details down below in the comments, so if you are interested you can go check them out. Now I really do like this particular washi tape character illustration, because she's sitting in a beanbag and reading, and that's really what I want to do for the longest time, but I never managed to. Like, she has this gadget beside her that heats up the space and has a teapot at the top. She has a table next to her with tea on it, and that's really how I want to relax in my house. But I don't want to kind of invite all the insects into my home or my room, so I refrain from doing it, where I have to drink tea or eat anything sweet inside my room. So when I want to read and drink tea, I do it at my dining table, which is just, come on, it's not relaxing at the dining table. And this is just something that I can never resolve. So yep, that was something that I wanted to do for a really long time, and I still haven't been able to do it. Maybe when I'm older and I have my own apartment, I might create a room or decorate a room where it's specifically for this purpose, with bookshelves and like just tea things in that room that I can just kind of use when I'm reading or just relaxing. Yep. Okay, so on the next day, which is a Wednesday, boy, do I really like those date covers. Even recording the voiceover is a lot smoother than before. So these character illustrations that I keep using with these kind of vintage looking illustrations with the quotes underneath them, I really do love them. But this particular one is just so suitable for this kid. I feel like she just fit into that space so well, and the shape is so suitable for that particular little corner that I was really satisfied when I was pasting it down. And if you can see that I made a point drawing the first letter of the first word for every start of my day's journal a little differently. So for this day I drew a block I, and previously I did maybe some calligraphy or even just a bigger alphabet. I feel like I really liked that style because of books I've read where the first letter of the first word in the new chapter has like the letter enlarged or just an emphasis, and I feel like I like that a lot. But when I do it, I realized that it's not as neat as I thought it would be. So in the end, I feel like I might not be using this way of style of writing throughout the whole year probably. Yeah. Okay, so I'm at the Thursday of the week, and this is where I have run out of ideas on how to decorate. But because I used the bottom washi at the bottom, which, wow, I love the size, it's just nice, really just exactly the correct size for my bullet journal. And because of that, I feel like it looks like a track where the bicycle character, which I'm pasting on now, is perfect. And I love that the little flag on the right of that bicycle, in the front of the bicycle, is just a little bit overlapped. It just makes it all seem so natural, and I love it. And the colors all match, which is what I love the most. And yeah, I particularly love that dog that's chasing after the bicycle, really. And I decided not to cut away the leaves around her, so everything just looks really pretty for this particular day. And I have a really short passage or paragraph for the journaling that day, and I really love that page. Okay, so on Friday, this is where I really have the headache because my inspiration has gone. I have no idea what to do for the rest of the week. So I decided to make it a little bit weird and fill in all the space that I can fill in using the full boxes, which is why I took 2 full boxes for this day. Probably because I have nothing to write for my journaling and I needed a few space, and decorating is just so difficult, especially when I don't want to leave pieces of washi tapes with the illustrations that I didn't use, and they're just sitting around just by themselves instead of together with the roll of washi tape, and it's so difficult to keep track of them sometimes I uncover these kind of pieces that I didn't use in previous spreads lying around like maybe months later or even weeks or even years later, and when I look at them and I just like, oh, I should just throw them away because I have no idea what to do with them. That is just so depressing when I throw these things away. So yeah, but what I like about it is how that particular illustration is a girl eating at a table, and I figured that the bottom washi would be a great background for that, and I used it, which is so perfect. But in retrospect, I feel like maybe I should have put another layer at the top so it looks like she has a backing or a wall behind her with that kind of color and pattern. That would look really pretty. Oh, so apparently I have quite a bit to write for Friday's journaling. So why did I use up all the space? I don't understand, but okay, that's fine. So this is a little bit special for Saturday and Sunday because my journaling is so little and even my to-do list is so short that I decided to combine both days together. And also there's the weekend banner that I keep wanting to use and I didn't want to waste, and I don't want to only use the weekend banner on Saturdays or just on Sundays, and putting the weekend banner in the middle of like 2 separate pages is just weird, or maybe I just haven't found the right way to use it yet. So just putting them all in one page is just easier. And really I am probably pretty tired by now, and I don't want to think about how to decorate 2 full pages again. So I decided to just fill in the space in one page, write out my journaling, and I figured that would like probably just fill up the whole page already, and I don't have to spend that much energy thinking about how to make it look nice and aesthetic and just beautiful, which is what I want. Okay, so after journaling for Sunday, I looked at some of the deco pieces in the sticker kit and just kind of paste them all around the page, and that's the end of this week. Now I do love this week's spread. It is the really pretty kind of kids and color scheme, and I think that I really like the pinks in it because pink is my favorite color. So yeah, I hope you like today's spread and I hope you like this week's planning. And if you enjoy this kind of video, subscribe to my YouTube channel and you'll be able to see more of the same, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.